there right now. He also lost his Hellion, so he definitely knows for sure that there is some kind of force here. In terms of what, I'm not sure exactly what he saw, but in any case, he does have pretty good position right now if Rigid does decide to attack. Taking a look at the production tab, we see some infestors right now, so I don't really see any Thors being built, so those infestors probably not going to really do much damage on the neural parasite end, because there really aren't that many Thors. It seems right now it's pretty much just, we see a Viking being made right now, so it's pretty much just Viking Marines and siege tanks for now. Both players macroing up, trying to match each other's income. It looks like that's pretty much what's happened. Painuser just shot up a little bit because of that those mules being flown in from the sky right there, and another hatchery being taken by Rigid. So these players both going very heavy macro games. We see Painuser right now is actually way ahead of Rigid right now, probably because of those mules. They are equal on harvesters, actually. Well, Rigid just shot ahead. He must have just constructed a bunch of drones. So infestors being created and upgraded. We see 4 infestors right here. These guys look like giant cockroaches with little sacks on the end. Very gross looking units, but they are pretty much the Zergcaster. I think they do have some pretty awesome spells. And yeah, they leave behind that that trail, as I've said before, looks kind of like a cockroach trail. So still right now we see Painuser going tanks, breaking through these rocks. The Overlord not... Sorry about that, guys. Someone came in the room. So back to what I was saying. Yeah, there are infestors, and yeah, totally lost my train of thought, but let's just get back to a new point here. So still tons of tanks for Painuser, breaking through these rocks. I don't think that Rigid sees this. Now, Rigid definitely doesn't see this. His Overlord is all the way here, so he has no idea that these rocks are even broken yet. These rocks still look alive to him. He's not really doing a lot of scouting. I kind of don't like that. I feel like there should be more scouting going on. Painuser has done a decent job kind of pushing out and getting some map control, but I feel like both players should be scouting a little bit more. He does have that sensor tower, so he does have some idea of what's happening. So here a battle is about to encroach. Those siege tanks are being taken over by Neural Parasite. Wow, this battle just got taken over quickly. See right now, those siege tanks just being destroyed and controlled by those infestors. I definitely didn't expect that. That Neural Parasite range is absolutely crazy. So Rigid kind of taking Painuser's strategy against him and going through these rocks right now. There's only a couple of tanks to deal with these roaches and these hydralisks. Those siege tanks are going to be controlled again. Wow, excellent use of infestors by Rigid, and that defense is just crushed. I really don't think there is much Painuser can do right now. He doesn't have a lot of units on the field. He has about 5 tanks, and these 3 are about to die, so it's going to be 2 tanks very shortly. And a Thor, that just doesn't play well for him either, because those infestors are probably going to be able to take over the Thor as well. Although I think they are low on energy, and for right now it seems like Painuser is going to be safe, but he just lost tons of resources on that push because of that Neural Parasite. So crazy good play by Rigid. Rigid again keeping the map control strong and a strong macro game. He is 2 expansions up ahead on Painuser right now. So I think really we are pretty much just waiting for Rigid to come back. Yeah, that good call there from Painuser, scanning to try to snipe that out. Those infestors are being sniped down quite well by the siege tanks up there, so Painuser might be able to hold against this attack for a little bit longer. He is taking down a lot of those roaches and those Thors, so Painuser did a great job there of keeping his position. He did have the high ground, so he definitely did have the positioning advantage on him. Painuser trying to even up the ante on expansions. He figures that his opponent probably has macroed up pretty well, but of course Rigid has spawn creep on this area, so Painuser isn't really sending his command center yet. I'm not sure where he's going to try to lay it down. He can't lay it down here unless he kills that Overlord, so he might actually try to secure this position and move out with some tanks and some Thors. But another battle coming up. These tanks are, one is being neural parasited, the second one being neural parasited, the third, a Viking even being neural parasited. So his army is pretty much just under control from the Zerg. Man, neural parasite, that is just crazy. I was able to take half of his army like that. That is unbelievable. So yeah, only a couple seconds left in this game, so I think it's pretty much going to be a GG for Painuser. Both players played very well. I liked how Painuser was able to secure this side out here. Definitely doing some StarCraft 1 style play where you see Terran just kind of building mini bases around everywhere. I always like to see that. So yeah, Neural Parasite being taken over again. These Thors and these siege tanks are being mind controlled. You know, I wonder what would happen if Infestor mind controls an SCV. Can he build another base like Dark Archons could in StarCraft 1? I'm not sure. I haven't tested that out. If anyone knows, please say so in the comment below. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that game. As far as what I'm going to be casting next, I'm not even sure. So it's even that secret. I really have no idea yet what I want to cast. It might be another 1v1. I have enjoyed doing this a lot. I feel like you get to see, I like seeing high-level StarCraft play and commentating on it because they make for some of the most entertaining games. But I definitely will be commentating on some more first-person casts as we approach the beta. So I guess, yeah, just kind of stay tuned and see what I'm going to be casting next. I have completed my 3 back-to-back 1v1. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and stay tuned for the next installment of Maze Esports.